Hi guys, welcome back. So for today's video I've got one that I've been planning for quite a while. It's how to be confident and love yourself, basically. How to be a badass bitch, as Nazi Kafari said in her video that I loved as well. I'll actually put her video down below, and a few other videos that I found helpful to basically gain my own confidence, but I really want to kind of make my own tips and tricks in my video as well. So I feel like being confident is so hard, especially with the society we live in now, whereas there's literally girls at the age of 18 getting their lips done, there's literally girls at the age of 18 getting their boobs done, their Botox, plastic surgery at literally any age. And I feel like mainly the majority of girls that are 18, 19 and getting their lip fillers, is because of like everyone else getting it done. Like, does that make sense? Like, really, is there actually a real reason why you want to have lip filler, or are you just following the crowd? Who knows, maybe one day I will get plastic surgery. You really don't know. Like, you honestly don't know. And like, if you want something, you want to fix it, then do that, you know. Like, I don't speak down on plastic surgery at all. I think it's cool, you know. You can change anything you want. If you are so insecure about something, then change it, you know. Like, I'm all about that life. But I feel like young girls really put themselves down because they can't afford to have plastic surgery, and I don't have plastic surgery. I'm way too young for that. Like, and I do put myself down just because she has lip filler and I have horrible lips and stuff like that. But you can always overline them, like what I do all the time. And I just feel like young girls are surrounded by Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, and all the Kardashians that are literally swimming in like money, and they obviously, Jesus, they're amazing. I love them as well, but I feel like a lot of us put ourselves down because we look up to them. And really, just, you know, putting yourself down to pick someone else up is not a compliment, like, to anyone. You know, usually I would say, young girls would text me like saying like, oh my god, you know, you're so beautiful, come here, like, I wish I was like you, blah 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 blah. And I don't really take that as a compliment, because you're also insulting yourself in that way. So putting yourself down to put someone up is really not a compliment, and try to avoid that as much as you can, because you're never going to be confident in yourself if you're putting yourself down just to put someone up. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. And like you know, try and follow people on Instagram that you really do like, and you're not always saying to yourself, oh my god, I wish I looked like her, oh, I wish I had a big ass like that, I wish I had big boobs like that, I wish I had massive lips like that. Try unfollow them people if you're really questioning yourself and kind of putting yourself down just because they have this and you don't, and they might have money than you don't. There is going to be people who are prettier, smarter, well done Jade, smarter than you, and are going to be swimming in money and going to have more money than you, but they're not you. And you know, you're yourself, and you just need to really learn how to like love yourself, and that really does make you such a good person when you have that huge ball of confidence. And people are going to hate you just because you have confidence. Like, that's just life. People hate you because you have confidence. People hate you because you made a makeup account and you're putting yourself out there because you're confident, you know what I mean? Like, people still hate you over it. But like, if someone texts you a bad message, just block them, because trust me, the block button is such a powerful weapon. It's not even funny. So like, the block button is there. You can always block someone if they're hating on you or sending you a bad text over something, just because you're saying, oh, you know, you're confident and you love yourself. Like, that's bad on them. Do you know what I mean? So like, who you really just need to kind of teach yourself to say, who gives a shit? But you really just need to work on it, you know. As Nazi and Kavari said in her video, it's like a muscle. I'm pretty sure she got this quote from someone else, but I don't know who it is. But she literally just said, like, your confidence is like a muscle and you really need to work on it until, you know, you get to the point where you are. So you really need to fake it until you make it. So fake that you're confident. Okay, it might come off like, oh my god, she's being so fake, but you're working on your confidence and you get used to it then, and it will literally just become like a thing in your mind. Like, don't compare yourself to anyone else. That's really, I think, the problem, especially like on Instagram and stuff like that. Loads of people put themselves down and like compare themselves, and I do it too. I do it all the time, and you know, we always have them bad days that we literally just feel like shit, like we just want to like crawl into the ground and die sometimes, okay? And I get them feelings too, and Kylie Jenner gets them feelings, Kim Kardashian gets them feelings, all these big YouTubers like Jaclyn Hill, she feels like shit sometimes as well, do you know what I mean? So like, it's not just you. When you feel down, it's not only you. Like, oh my god, if you've actually listened to Eminem's new video, the Walk on Water, you should listen to the lyrics in that, because it's literally saying that them big singers and them big celebrities are human as well, and you know, the ice can break basically and all this, and it's just an amazing song. You know, they have bad days, they make mistakes, people make mistakes, people, you know, I'm pretty sure Kim Kardashian has went 1 week without having her spray tan done, without having her nails on and stuff like that. You just need to think about that, because they are human as well, they make mistakes, blah 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 blah, you know. You really need to just think about that, and you are not the only one in the world that's feeling bad about yourself, that might feel a little bit low, and you're not the only one. Everyone feels like that. Cockiness and self-confidence are completely different things, and they're completely different things, and people seem to get mixed up with them. Self-confidence is when you're like, I'm very good at makeup, I love what I do, and I know I'm good at it. Cockiness is, I'm good but you're shit. Watching self-confidence videos and loving yourself videos really does help, because it kind of like, okay, you know, it's a really good topic to talk about, and that's why I wanted to talk about it as well, because I feel like, you know, a lot of girls that I know anyway struggle with this and struggle with being themselves. And all I can say is to you, that I've definitely said in a few other videos, is you be a leader and not a follower. Don't follow the crowd and what everyone else is doing around you. Try be a leader and be on top of everyone, and make new trends. Cut your hair short, you know, like what I done. I cut my hair short. I'm 17. No one does that my age, because they're too scared of what people think about them. Wear cool jackets, wear jackets with studs going around, wear heels going around town, wear a dress going around town. No one cares. Like, that's when like girls go, who do you think you are, type of thing, and you just go, yeah, I feel like a bad bitch, I feel like a fucking queen walking around, you know, my heels and my jacket, and I don't care what anyone thinks. So I know I'm confident in myself, and I've worked on it a lot, and I feel like leaving my old secondary school really helped. Obviously not a lot of people are going to be able to leave their secondary school, but I'm just saying, in my point of view, like, leaving my school really helped me, like, made me realize, like, I can be myself, and I can sit in a cafe by myself and not freak out because I'm by myself. Like, no one's going to actually think like, oh my god, that girl's by herself, like, what the hell is she doing by herself? Because I know girls my age like hate that. They can't sit in a cafe by themselves because they're scared of what everyone else will think of them. No one thinks in their head like, oh my god, what is she doing? You know, no one thinks like that. So really, you just need to think like that as well yourself, and just not be a follower, be a leader. And that's all I can say, and that is my biggest. I'm so strong-hearted on that quote. Like, it's like my main thing that's always in my head. So, you know, it's just such a good quote. I absolutely love it. Don't be scared to be selfish now and then. You know, really don't be scared to be selfish. It's always okay to be selfish. If you're going around doing picking up everyone's mistakes and trying to fix them for them and doing this and doing that for other people, you need to kind of step back and be like, okay, So it's time for me to think about myself for once. If you're not putting all your thought into yourself, how the hell are you going to pick yourself back up and say, I want to be confident now, I want to work on my confidence? You know, you need to kind of think about yourself in that way, and I can be very selfish sometimes, and you know what? I like it. So yeah. The next point I have down here is love yourself so someone can love you back. So you really need to love yourself and be happy with yourself so someone can love you back as well. And I actually love that point because it's so true. Like, how is someone going to love you if you don't love yourself? Like, if you just want to, you know, love yourself, you just need to like work on it. And I feel like I really hope this video does help some of you and the points that I'm talking about. And as I said, the biggest point in this video to gain confidence is to try not be a follower, be a leader. And I'm so strong-hearted on that quote, and I feel like it works so well, and just really take that to heart because it really does work. I feel like people tend to hide their feelings a lot at the time as well if they're very unconfident and they don't love themselves. So speak up your own mind and speak what you feel in maybe a friendship or whatever. Like, don't let anyone else bring you down either. If you have a friend that tells you you can't do this, you can't do that, that looks horrible on you, blah 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 blah, and you feel good in it, I feel like that's a big, like, that's bad. I can't find the word I'm looking for, but I feel like that's another throwback as well for you learning to be confident. Don't let anyone else, don't have a friend that's not confident and is not trying to figure out how to be confident in themselves and dragging you back. Like, if you really feel like they're like telling you can't do this, you can't do that because people will talk about you, blah 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 blah, who gives a shit if anyone talks about you? That's on their own fault. But you need to try and leave that person and kind of kick them out of your life for a while, and then come back and try and maybe make them feel like they're more confident. Because one thing about in this world now, and if you have friends, your friends are always like, oh my god, you're really going to go do that? Like, why the hell would you do that? People are going to talk about you and stuff like that. Who cares? You really just need to, I think the biggest thing about being confident is you really have to not care about what anyone else thinks, and you really need to work on that as well. If you feel like, you know, you do care about what other people think and you're nervous and all this, I just don't understand how anyone can be nervous about what other people think, because I've taught myself that who gives a shit. Like, pushing someone down just because they are confident in themselves, that's horrible. I'm sorry, but if you're one of those people that are watching this video, that is horrible, and don't do that to anyone, because I'm telling you one thing, karma is a bitch and it will come back around and hit you right in the face, okay? Try be different, try just be yourself, and don't be scared to show your own personality shine through, even if you think someone is going to have an opinion on it. Like, fuck them. I'm sorry, but I hate people like that have an opinion on someone, how they like are doing good for themselves and all this. It's just absolutely horrible. I hate them people. It's complete pure jealousy, and you just need to block it out of your life, okay? Just be you, be yourself, be a leader, not a follower. That's the main points of this video. Is what I done is I left my school. I just went ahead and I done my own thing, and I didn't care about what anyone thinks. I'm doing YouTube, and not a lot of people do YouTube, and I don't care what anyone thinks about it. If you think bad about me, then that's just you then, because I don't give a shit, you know what I mean? I don't like if I get a hate message, I just block them, because the block button is literally the best tool in this whole entire world. You just block them and you just forget about them, and they don't deserve to be in your life. So yeah, you really need to work on it, and I hope that anyone that has lack of confidence, I really hope that this video might give you a bit of a kick up the arse and just help you. I don't say that in an aggressive way, but you know what I mean. I really do hope, because trust me, when you're confident in yourself and you work on your confidence, life will get a lot bit easier. And just really, the main tool is don't care what anyone thinks. Like, I know a lot of girls think about what everyone else thinks of them. Don't, because that is what's going to bring you down. Unfollow all the people on your Instagram that you compare yourself to. Just unfollow them. Just unfollow them until you know that you are confident in yourself, and that is such a good tip, because I even done that myself and it worked wonders. So that is a good tip as well. Yeah, so use that block button. You have something in your mind that you want to cut your hair short, you want to wear extensions, you want to do this, you want to do that, then go ahead and do it, because no one will judge you. And if they do, then that's bad on them, and they clearly have a lack of confidence and are just bad people, really. If anyone tries to bring you down for being confident, it's just terrible. So don't be that type of person to bring someone down just because they're confident. It's not a good sight, and you will get, you know, karma is a bitch, unfortunately. So yeah, I think that's all my points. I'm really happy with this video. I know it's going to be a good video, and I know you're going to like it as well. I'm going to wrap this video up. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned some tips from me. I've been thinking about doing this video for a very long time, so I really do hope you enjoyed it. So now let's get on to a little bit of an announcement. I want to wait. Basically, I'm taking appointments right up until Christmas Eve. If you want to book me, I'll leave the salon's Facebook page down below. If you want to book hair as well for €50, hair and makeup for €50 is amazing. So I'll leave the Facebook page down below in the description bar, and all my other social medias will be down below as well. I really hope you learned some tips on this video, and please let me know what your feedback is, because I love doing these type of videos, and I feel like they're a little bit different than makeup tutorials, because I know not a lot of people like makeup tutorials because everyone can kind of do makeup now. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you soon.